in affiliates, you can turn 50K into millions. And we know this, right? Like I've seen it in our industry multiple times. One of my top 5 clients, when they started, they were spending about $5,000 a month. Today, they spend over $2 million a month with me.
Bang, 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 times 12, man. I'm in with Jeremy Khattar. Let's talk about what the service of Ronin do and how you're helping the audience.
It's quite an interesting industry because it's pretty volatile. The platforms have been going through a lot of changes, but luckily we have our own, strong foundations that we've been building for the last 5 years.
You see any up and coming platforms that affiliates can take advantage of?
Actually, funny enough, man, Newsbreak, we've been working with them for a couple of months now and trying to understand their platform a little bit more so that we can start scaling. And TikTok and Google have always been right behind Meta. I mean, we've been testing a lot of new up and comers like Rumble.
Where are you seeing the most activity? Is it lead gen? Is it e-com?
Biggest one right now has been telehealth, believe it or not, bro. Really? Telehealth has been quite a big scaler on our platform. We always have lead gen with calls, which is like Medicare, ACA, final expense, those kind of things. I think it's summer in the States right now, so you're seeing a lot of like home services start popping up, like roofing, windows, stuff like that. That insurance has always been, something, we're moving into a lot of different markets with e-commerce as well, man.
Let's talk about the biggest spend you're seeing on a daily basis.
Biggest ever day on Ronin in one day was about
We've been what the fucking Ron Jeremy of this shit? Bang, 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 times 12, man. I'm in with Jeremy Khattar. The motherfucker guy stop laughing. He's all the way with Dubai. People are like, yo, we're the LOG show. We can talk about these fucking things. It's all good. It's real life. What's up, Jeremy, man?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Ronin, co-founder of Ronin, man. No, it's funny. It's funny stories, man. I met you like 3 years ago in Dubai at the Affiliate World, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we're here in Barcelona. We've hung out all over the world, man.
All around.
So hung out with your brother in Miami.
Yes, sir.
Great guy. Listen, at the end of the day, business, doesn't matter if it's fucking affiliate market, what vertical win, it comes down to relationships. Great relationship with him. This guy has been real with me. Told me about some stuff not to get into. I didn't get to saving money. Told me about other things. Like, the guy knows his shit. So now, the main focus right now is ad accounts, right? Agency accounts. Let's talk about what the service of Ronin do and how you're helping the audience.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting industry because it's pretty volatile. The platforms have been going through a lot of changes, but luckily we have our own, strong foundations that we've been building for the last 5 years. So our infrastructure's been really, really good for, helping people really want to scale. So we've been doing quite well for the last, few years now, ever since the big fall of HTT Pool, which really rocked our industry. But since then, we've picked up really well, man, for the last 2 years, been growing, been doing a lot of bigger partnerships. It's been quite well. We got proper partnership badges with, all the big, 5 platforms, like Meta, business partners, Google business partners, TikTok business partners, Snapchat. And we're getting some pretty big scale for the last few months now, heading into Q3 and into Q4, man, especially with the new infrastructure that we have.
Got it. So let's talk about that. And what is, which platforms, I mean, obviously it's gotta be Meta, right, with the most activity, but you see any up and coming platforms that affiliates can take advantage of? I just had Newsbreak on here, the general manager of Newsbreak. Yeah. It's amazing. They have 100 million on there now, man. They're probably going to hit $1 billion. I mean, and what I like about them, they're very tech-focused engineering. They're in San Francisco, the Bay Area, right? The guy came from Uber. So these are next level thinkers, right? So I like what I see that I had Van Oaks. He was like big. He was the first $1 million guy in Snapchat back in 2017.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that gets me excited. So would you hear, do you see any other ones up and coming right now?
Actually, funny enough, man, Newsbreak has been, we've been working with them for a couple of months now and trying to understand their platform a little bit more so that we can start scaling. And they've been super helpful. So yeah, that's an up and coming actually. They've been talking to us about a lot of big numbers. We personally haven't seen it yet, but I'm confident that we will be able to do it with Newsbreak. TikTok and Google have always been, quite right behind Meta. I mean, a lot of people do it. Newsbreak, I mean, we've been testing a lot of native, a lot of, new up-and-comers like Rumble. I don't know if you've seen those guys around here for the last
couple they're here.
Years.
They were here at the show, yeah.
I mean, I would say biggest one to keep an eye on in 2025, Q3, Q4 is definitely Newsbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried working with AppLovin actually, but they were quite interesting. Didn't really, accept everyone. So, because we have more a wider range of clients. They work with specific clients, so we won't really be, we couldn't onboard with them as an agency.
Yeah.
But they've been up and coming as well.
There's a new endeavor called Roofs in the Box. It's just, man, from day one, it's taken off.
When I first started getting into the roofing industry, what was happening was my fixed costs were always there. And so for me, I was looking at how can we kind of, one, save on these costs, and then two, how do I not lay people off during down times? But also maybe even the ability to pocket more money during the slow season or even the peak season. Since we've done this before, like with our lead gen companies where we have virtual staffing and from Argentina or Colombia, I'm like, why don't we do the same thing in the construction business? Now, once we figured it out, so we reduced their fixed cost by 70%. And so now during the downtime, they have real seasoned veteran type of players. But during the uptime, they pocket 70% of their operational costs are now going back in their pocket. And then when it's time to scale, they have the back end prepared, already ready to go to help them like lift off. Depending on what state you're in, you're averaging about 12.5% on what you pay out on taxes, insurance, all the different insurances that you have to pay out, right? So yeah, you don't have to pay out unemployment, you don't have to pay out FICA insurance, Medicare, Social Security, the things that business owners have to eat.
Roofs in the Box is not just limited to roofing or home improvement companies.
You can use it for any services, right? You can use it for IT. We use them internally for data sales, for hygiene, for analytics. It doesn't even matter what the vertical is.
It's like business in the box at the end of the day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where are you seeing the most activity? Is it lead gen? Is it e-com? And what specific
Awesome.
areas? Yeah.
Awesome question, bro. Actually, our biggest one right now has been telehealth. Believe it or not, bro.
Really?
Telehealth has been quite a big scale on our platform. We always have lead gen with calls, which is like Medicare, ACA, final expense, those kind of things. I think it's summer in the States right now, so you're seeing a lot of like home services start popping up, like roofing, windows, stuff like that. Debt insurance has always been, something, but calls and getting into a lot of e-com right now. Like, we're moving into a lot of different markets with e-commerce as well, man.
Got it. So did you see James's speech on telehealth? James Van Elswyk?
We've been having a few conversations with James.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. And he's going to be doing some big things in the space with telehealth too, man.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. I mean, and I've known him since 2016. I've spoken about him like 10 times already today. And to hear what's going on over there is just fascinating shit, man. And what I want to talk about is that, what do you think, what inning do you think telehealth is in right now? Like, I would say it's probably second or third. I mean, what do you think?
In terms of spend on the
platform? No, in terms of like, the longevity. I feel like what I'm always looking for is this. As a business person, like trends, right? You make your money with trends. When I got involved with James in solar back in 2016, we caught a nice wave. The solar wave's fucking falling apart. What do you think? I don't know if it's telehealth or what do you think? Like, we talked about the platforms. Yeah, we see Newsbreak coming up, right? And we talked about Rumble. That might be another upcoming. Telehealth is one of these verticals that I think is kind of catch a wave.
Catching a wave.
What other verticals do you think, or other areas you see kind of like a little buzz? I feel like you're like, you can see where the money's going.
We see. We see. Yeah, we see actually quite a lot, man. Actually, a few $100 million a year in advertising spent across like multiple different verticals. Telehealth has been up and coming for a good maybe 3 years now. It wasn't so popular 3 years ago as it is today, but telehealth is making a big shift in the industry, and it's quite good stuff. Because telehealth has a lot of different products, right? Like it's not just like weight loss. Like they have like a ton of different products. So it's like saying pay per call, but inside pay per call, right, is like the umbrella. Under pay per call, you have like all different types of pay per call in different industries, right? So it's the same as telehealth. Telehealth is like the umbrella, but inside telehealth, there's so many different types of products, like NADs and peptides, all of those different things. Yeah, like TRT as well, all of those different things. So they're becoming, like a lot of those types of offers are taking off quite massively right now.
Yeah, and I want to talk about something, and
and it's like the start of the wave too. It's not like, oh, this has been going on for so long. And I think it's the new, like it's going to be a lot like it's a big long play. I think it's going to be around for a good 10 years plus.
So I think so too, and I think that the 3-year thing is definitely COVID affected a lot of things. People didn't see the doctor, so that blew by health. They got kind of conditioned to it, right? You got the whole Ozempic craze. He says something there about no matter how well you're doing, there's always someone richer. There's always somebody skinnier, better looking. So you got the kind of like this inferiority complex, right? Which as marketers, we could take advantage of. I tell you, I was in Nice, right? I see the Google Sergey Brin's yacht, $450 million yacht.
Jeez.
Fuck, I didn't know they made them that much for that expensive. And I swear to God, like if you had asked me before I went to Nice, what's the most expensive house? And now you're in Dubai, you see a lot of money. I would have thought maybe 250, 300 million, because I know there's a house in Central Park, New York, a penthouse, $250 million. I thought that's the most expensive. There was one in Nice, $600 million fucking, or 700 or something crazy.
Castle?
Yeah, it's like I don't even know what the fuck this thing is, a villa from some Lebanese banker. I don't know, the whole long ass story, man. But the point is that it made me even I'm like, wow, like it broke my perception of the biggest house in the world. The biggest boat is 200 million, 200 million. This motherfucker from Google got a 450 million shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker here has got a 600 million that overlooks that one. I'm like, dude, it never ends. So when James said that, it's fucking true.
Yeah.
You look at social media, you're in Dubai. We'll talk about Dubai in a second. But like you go to Dubai, the money's in the fucking air. I moved to Miami. And I'm like, bro, I'm seeing Bentleys, I'm seeing Ferraris. Like, yeah, man, next thing I'm Googling Bentleys. I fucking want a Bentley.
Yeah, fuck.
But it gets in your fucking head. But he's talking about with telehealth, TRT. Men, we want more muscle. We want energy. You want sex. You want to be able to fucking bang, right? You talking about women. Women have more hair loss than men.
Oh, really?
So they're worried about hair loss. You're right. So weight loss. So I do believe telehealth is going to be big. And, I don't know why. I got to figure out how the fuck do I fit that in what I'm doing. But it is fucking true, man. What it comes down to.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You kind of get a sense of what's going on based on what you do.
Shift towards telehealth.
Yeah.
Leads. I mean, you got your evergreen niches. Calls as well. You'll always have your call centers like that. I don't think that's like going anywhere. I think it's been growing like
the call centers
crazy as well.
Like physical agents.
From my perspective, it's always going to be from spend on ad accounts, right? Like it's never really gone backwards.
Yeah.
It's still a very big industry. Hundreds of thousands of dollars being spent a day on the accounts on multiple different platforms. Yeah. So it's still crushing.
What's the most spend you've seen? Let's say two questions here. Let's talk about the biggest spend you're seeing on a daily basis, and what's kind of like a good example of like the growth. And maybe somebody started at fucking $200 a day, $50 a day, and now they're doing 6 figures, 7 figures. Like, let's talk about both of them. What's the biggest you've seen, and what's the biggest like kind of trajectory growth you've seen?
Yeah. Biggest ever day on Ronin in one day was about $630,000 in spend in one day.
Okay.
But that's the biggest. That was like personal best. But on average, it's over $300,000 a day is quite consistent with what we've been doing. And we think we'd be doubling before end of the year as well. So I think that's going to be quite cool because we are making different shifts in the industry as well right now. So yeah, I think we'd double. Biggest growth was from I think the second year when agency accounts really blew up. From 1 year to the other, there was a 761% growth from 1 year to another. But it's that benchmark was second year, we weren't really doing big volume. And then the third year of Ronin was just we scaled quite heavily, which was pretty cool to see, man.
God, the person that does the 600 grand in a day, what was that? Ecom, lead gen, vertical?
It was actually lead gen, mostly lead gen.
Oh.
Almost 3 years ago now, doing the Medicare when ACA was popping off as well, doing a couple other verticals. But he had a team, pretty big team of I think it was 15 media buyers at the time. I think he's got 20 media buyers right now. But yeah, he crushed, man.
Wow, that's inspiring to hear that it's possible.
Bro, even when we see some heavy hitters on our accounts all the time, but it is truly inspiring to see one guy being able to spend over $500,000 in one day. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's possible. It's not no bullshit. You've seen it, man.
Oh yeah. There's some ridiculous money being spent online.
That's awesome, man.
And we don't even represent most of tiny fish in the marketing industry, of how much spend is online.
When I first heard of roofs in a box, I thought, no way could everything be combined in one platform, from your CRM to AI to even virtual assistant helping manage all these things together. It has completely changed my business, and I couldn't be where I'm at without it. So over the last 8 months or so, I've saved at least $1 million on what it would cost salary-wise to hire the engineer. I wouldn't have been able to do what I've done without roofs in a box, or be able to do what I am currently doing without roofs in a box. If you are looking to scale, get your business organized, or get it ready to sell, definitely want to give Roofs in a Box a call. They'll get everything tightened up, get you set up to do whatever you need to do for a fraction of the cost. Not everybody's got $1 million just laying around. Hire operations managers and have their own call center. So give Roofs in a Box a call, they'll get it taken care of.
I know these ad accounts are finicky, right? Your account's
Also
banned, man. It's all, you're fucking done. That's your lifelines, your blood, your oxygen. So what makes you guys different than everyone else out there?
For sure, man. That's actually why we started Ronin, is because we were seeing the flimsiness in the industry is that the products just weren't good enough. So for a long time, we actually worked with a lot of our suppliers until maybe mid last year. Started building our own internal infrastructure, testing alongside, everything that we had already built, and just slowly migrated everyone internally to something that we built, our infrastructure internally. And honestly, we saw like day and night difference through our service, being able to deliver like accounts instantly, being able to top up your accounts instantly, even like removing spend fees, So like most people in the industry are like charging based off advertising spend. So what we did for this event specifically for e-com guys that are doing white hat e-com stuff, we're offering a flat fee of $1,500. You can add your card on it, you can get your cashbacks, whatever it is. We don't charge no fees, just $1,500 a month over $60,000 spend. And guys have just been jumping on it in the e-com space because we're the only ones doing it that's not charging a fee right now, where you can add your card. So that's a massive thing that's gonna, after people start hearing about it, which we've been around the event for the last 2 days, talking about it, around the events that happen outside as well. That's gonna like really shape how the industry is going to be moving forward. And I'm glad that we're at the forefront with the infrastructure that we built. And just our team, man, like I cannot thank the team enough, bro. Like if it wasn't for the boys, like actually like being around and like, doing late nights every day, like 7 days a week, like hustling as much as, me and my brother do, I don't think we'd be where we are today. But yeah, we went from like a team of like 8 people 2 years ago to like, I think we're like 25 and probably are going to be around like maybe 35 by end of this year, which is like, seriously, some days I just can't believe we we did it. But like, yeah, it's been pretty wild. Fun journey as well, man.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's great. So let me ask you that what you were talking about, that offer, that's just an ATO offer? Can we publicize on LFG?
Yeah, man. You guys can talk about it. It's mainly for the e-com white hat people, which is going to change stuff. But we also allow gray hat friendly, but those are different type of accounts that we use. So we're keeping it really clean infrastructure.
We'll put a link there for you guys to click on it, and that way you take advantage of that. And that's a great deal, by the way. I know how expensive that shit could be when you start adding up the ad spend and this, that. Like the fees as a business owner, man. And when James spoke, it's true that the especially in the market, the margins have been compressing so freaking much year over year, right? And then you get hit with this thing, that thing, and then you think you made X amount, but you look at the books at the end of the month, and like, what the fuck just happened? You forgot about this, and these little things add up. So
expenses.
Those things go a long way. And then what business owners are good at, what affiliate markets at. Who was that spoke? Was it Alex Miko? Someone spoke. I think it was Alex prior to you. He said like, Ian Fernando. He was like, day traders, like people like to trade, like they'll buy crypto or they'll buy some fucking coin or some stock. They'll try to turn like 50 grand into 100 grand. You're better off doing it with affiliate market. You can turn 50 grand into millions, man.
Yeah.
The return is so crazy, but it's crazy. But you have to have the capital to do that. When you get eaten up with these fees, it makes it so difficult.
It makes it 100%.
So these things add up. They help a lot.
Especially in e-com, because your margins in e-com are always so like lower than affiliate. Like in affiliates, you can get to 100 plus ROI on your investment, no issue, right? Like Ian was saying, right? Like you can turn 50K into millions in affiliate, and we know this, right? Like I've seen it in our industry multiple times. Like you were asking like, what was my biggest client from where I saw him start to like where he is today, bro? My favorite clients, everyone knows it. Everyone who asks me is the same question. I always refer back to Amin and Sean. Amin and Sean are my favorite clients. Been working with me for about 4 years. They didn't know each other before Ronin. So they were separate entities. And when they started working at Ronin 4 years ago, Sean was fresh out of school, little kid, 18-year-old. lovely guy, man, from Ireland. I think a lot of people know him in the industry right now, in the e-com industry especially. Anyways, I introduced him to each other because Amin needed a media buyer that was really good at TikTok, and Sean was a really good media buyer at TikTok. That's 4 years ago. They were spending about $5,000 a month. Today, they're one of my top 5 clients, and they spent over $2 million a month with me. Wow. Yeah, they absolutely crushed it. So in 4 years, I saw them go from $5,000 a day to $2 million plus being in my top 5 clients.
So what happened in that scenario? Did you see that there was synergy there, and you're like, listen,
Yeah.
you guys could mutually benefit, and you made that happen?
Yeah.
Sounds like that, right?
Yeah. And they talk about it all the time. They're like, because I just saw an opportunity to help a client by helping another client, because both of them just kind of needed each other at the right moment. And honestly, they're like brothers today. Like, they travel everywhere together. They're close, they're doing calls every day. They're into like multiple different businesses now. Like, they brought everything, scaling with us internally. It's just been awesome to see like their success, not just like what they're doing and how much they're spending, but honestly them grow as like, bro, he was 18, right out of school. You see them maturing, like legitimately, like it was so cool to see like who they are today as young men, man. It's pretty cool.
And the beauty of it is you when you're talking about it, you got like tears in your eyes. You're genuinely happy about it, right?
I love it, man.
And the beautiful thing is not only do you get that internal happiness, but you actually help them grow. They're making more money. By them making more, you're making more. They're using your service. They're probably giving you referrals now. They're almost hearing about like, that's where 1 + 1 = 100.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
the fucking math you can do when you do good business and the right thing in this industry. That's beautiful.
So yeah. And it's been awesome. And partnerships in the industry as well have helped a lot. Like you said, 1 + 1 can equal to a lot more, and it's been good, man. I can't complain. It's been really good.
One last thing, man. Dubai. Last time I talked to you, were so pumped up in Dubai.
Yeah,
Dubai, so a lot of money in Dubai. Dubai, so a lot of action.
Bro, I saw your short day, bro. Now Dubai, man, that was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Dubai is still amazing, man. Still growing like fucking crazy. Also place to be. Always, bumping into people like you and people moving to Dubai. So it's like there's always something to do, man. It's always been awesome, and being able to focus there as well has been quite cool as well, man.
Yeah. I love it, man. I feel like we're getting kicked out the place. But listen, we
Pops are here now.
What's that?
We shut it down, bro.
We shut down the spot, bro, man. This is crazy. Jeremy, man.
Always a pleasure.
This was great to have you. I know this was a little quicker than usual, but this was fantastic.
least it's here.
Nos vamos.
Gracias.
Vamos. This is good. We're not even banged up. First time we get kicked out, I'm not fucking banged up here. Anyway, we're sober as shit. Anyway, good stuff, man. We're gonna do this shit in Dubai.
It's a
Going to
pleasure,
Fight
man.
Palm. We're going to the penthouse. Shout out the penthouse.
go, man.
Shout out all that motherfucking shit. Let's fucking go, Jeremy.
Get ready to level your shit up with the LFG show. We travel the globe to bring you heavy hitters from all walks of life. We've been talking some serious business, from the best digital marketers, government contracting experts, to top athletic and celebrity doctors. We've got it all covered. We're talking to guys with cash in for billions with a B. And the best thing is, we're just getting started. So hold on tight. We're about to crank it up a notch. Get ready for next level networking and masterminds within the LFG community. Scared money don't make no money or honey. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and let's fucking go.